what happened is, from one side of the river all the way to the other side, we built a thick ice bridge, about this thick. Well, when you have ice that's frozen this thick, you can walk with oxen and cannon all the way across. So that's what we did. We had a bridge of ice that we made, and we dragged all of our cannons and all of our oxen carefully across the part of the bridge that was thick to the other side. And that worked really well until our biggest cannon. We had our biggest cannon. Our biggest cannon was, we called her Big Bertha. Big Bertha was 11 feet long. And when Big Bertha got out on the ice bridge, even Big Bertha broke right through and fell into the river. Well, I thought, you can't leave Big Bertha here. That's the cannon that we need in Boston. You see,
you can actually go in there and look it on and come back out.
Yeah, well, if I had Big Bertha right here today in your backyard, and if we fired Big Bertha in that direction, the cannonball would land in the freeway.
What?
You know how far away the freeway is from here?
No.
We're not talking about, almost as
Wait,
far
you're
as
not
Draper.
talking about the Bangor Highway?
No, I-15. I mean, it could shoot 2 or 3 miles. And that's because the barrel was so long. Well, but Big Bertha now is down in the bottom of the river. What are we going to do? So I said to the men, you followed my orders, didn't you? And they said, yes, sir, we did. Well, I told you to tie a rope onto every cannon. Did you do that? Yes, sir, we did. Then I want you to pull the rope for Big Bertha and pull Big Bertha back out of the river. That's what we did. We pulled Big Bertha, hooked that rope up to some oxen, and we pulled Big Bertha right back out of the river. We had to build a new sled for her, but we could do that. We built a new sled and we kept going. Now you might say, well, this must have taken a long time. Yeah, it took a long time, yes.
Big Bertha is sort of about as big as 2 of my dad's lying down because he's 6 feet.
Yeah, if you took 2 of your dad head to head, then that would be about the length of Big Bertha. And heavy too, thousands of pounds. It was hard to move Big Bertha, but we had to do that. See, when we get to Boston, Big Bertha was the one that could shoot any place in Boston. So that's the cannon we needed. We got her out of the river and we pulled her along. Anybody want to guess how long it took to get from Fort Ticonderoga with 54 cannons in the snow in December and January all the way to Boston? How long would it take?
A year?
Not quite that long, was it? It wasn't winter the whole time. What would you guess?
4 months.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Until New Year's.
It took until the end of January. It took us 6 weeks. Now, you might say, okay, 6 weeks, no big deal. We got plenty of time. Yeah, you're not remembering. We were sleeping outside the whole time. So we're sleeping in the winter, in the snow, in the mountains, every night in a different place for 6 weeks. And finally we got to Boston, and we're pulling our